The music is it's a little more technical, you know, with guitar, you know, parts and drums, and just the whole music aspect of things, because I'm a very musical guy. I'm not a singer. I'm a guitar player first, and this album kind of shows, you know, I think it shows some of that anyways, and lyrically it's more mature as well, and it's a little more on the rock side. It has a very band feel, which I like, because I don't like being the center of attention of things, and so I can kind of let those guys shine and put their own personalities in the song. And it's the band that plays with me live, so it was fun to play those songs before they were done and kind of jam them out and kind of you know build them even more. So and that song and the album really, you know, shows a lot of that. It shows a lot of growth and personality. I'd been playing that guitar riff for like a year, maybe. It was just a good exercise for me, and because it's just, you know, I just loved playing. I was like, man, I got to turn this into a song. And then I wrote the second guitar part for it, which is, you know, the bass parts, and I put them both together, and I was like, man, this could be really cool. After I started writing a few of the lyrics, I got in the room with just me and Dave, literally like a year ago, and I still have the recording on my laptop. But Dave Egar, who's the cellist, he played all the strings on the album. We got in the room, and he came up. I said, just play something in between, you know, while I'm not singing, and he did, and he came up with it's on the song. It's just a cool string part. It's just, I wanted to slap him because it was so good. And that song, you know, it's just you know, it's about you can see something, but you're not really looking at the whole picture. You know, you're just looking at the most obvious thing. It's instead of looking at it, what's really kind of deeper in the what's, I guess you would say, in the painting, or whatever you want to say. And I love that song. That one was a lot of fun to play too, and it's very haunting. Yeah, I would say that. We wrote that song literally like probably 4 or 5 days before it was released, and we wrote it in like 4 days, probably 3, 4, 5 days at the most. And it was an idea we had, and we were kind of like, we weren't really feeling it, and so we went and started on something else, me and Todd, and then I said, well, let's go back to it, because and we did, and I'm glad we did, and we just started everything. We got excited, and the song just started coming together, and we, you know, just getting it done very quickly. And as soon as we got it done, in like the 4th or 5th day, sent it in to the label, and they're like, we want to put it out next Tuesday or whatever day it was, and we were like, whoa, it was pretty crazy, and it was all so fast, but it was awesome, and it's just a good love song about, you know, wanting to feel those butterflies, and, you know, like you always have, you know, no matter, you know, you're married 50 or 60 years, you still want to feel like that, you know, first time, you know, you're kissing, you know, the person you love. Oh yeah. Yeah, you know, well, you know, I like to write, you know, a lot of, you know, some of my songs that I write are personal experiences, and you know, a lot of the songs I write too are just kind of my imagination of an experience that I'd never really gone through. But, you know, if, you know, one of my friends or somebody that I might not even know are going through something that is heartbreaking, you know, that's not necessarily about love, it's about, you know, something, you know, a little deeper or personal, or if it's exciting, you know, I like to kind of put myself in that position and kind of almost let it torture me in a way, and I kind of get really caught up in that moment and I get really emotional about it, and so I you know, just start writing about that idea of whatever the song may, you know, what the song to be about. So a lot of it's about imagination too, and that's what, you know, songs are, you know, it's just a diary, just have music around it, you know. And it was scary for me to put out the first album, because it was so personal, and, you know, people are gonna be like, all right, what's going on in his life? And this second album is a little bit more, it's even more personal, I would think, and so it's you know, I don't really have to say what the songs are about. It's kind of cool to hear what people, you know, take from those, you know, songs, because I might write it about one thing, and they take it as something else. I'm already seeing stuff on Twitter about some of the new songs. They're like, they think it's about this, but it's kind of not. And I'm like, oh, that's cool though. For me, people, you know, and fans, they know when something's not really honest, you know, and I don't feel like I'm being honest if I don't have any part in a song. I want people to know that I'm not just singing. Like I said, I'm a guitar player first, and I love to write, and I want people to see that, and if they like it, that's awesome.